Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa, and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My School and Summer. And before we get into any lessons, it is very important, grade 3s, to sanitize your hands. Please take your sanitizer. And remember, it is very important because we want to show how responsible we are and staying safe from coronavirus. Well done. Our lesson for today is all about articles, greetings, and word search. For our first exercise today, let us take a look at page 6. On page 6, you can see that we are going to be doing articles. Everybody, let's say articles. Yes, now the articles we will be doing today is a, an, and the. These three that you can see. Now, before we complete the sentences, it's very important for us to know when we can use a certain article. Let's take a look at the board. Now, when we are using the article an, we are going to be using it together with vowels at the beginning of a sentence. So we have our vowels. We have A, E, I, O, and U. So these are our vowels. And when we are using them, we check for them at the beginning of words. That way, we know that before the vowel, we need to use an. Then, when we are using the article the, we are talking about only one thing, the one and only. There is no other thing. So this one is only one. Let's write, I'm going to write here only one so that you can remember when we use it. So when we have only one thing, then we use the article the. For example, the paper. If this was alone, we would say the paper. And since I'm a teacher and you can only see one, I become the teacher. So remember, we use the for only one thing. And then for the rest of the letters in the alphabet, we are using every other we say a. So these are letters like B, C, D, F, and so on. So remember, the first time when we use an article, we need to check, does it have a vowel at the beginning of the word in front? If it's not, then that means we are using either the or a. But if it is only one, then we use the. And if it is not the only one, then we use a. Now let us go back into our exercise knowing what we know. Let's take a look, page 6. Now we are going to do number 1, 2, and 3 together. Let us begin. It says, number 1, dash plates are on the dining table. Dash plates are on the dining table. Do we use a plates are on the dining table? Or do we use an plates are on the dining table? Or do we use the plates are on the dining table? Well done, grade 3s. We use the. Let me explain why the answer is the. Now we use the because we know that on a table there can be many different things, but we are talking about one and only. So the thing that is being pointed out on the table is plates. So the plates are the ones that are being pointed out. So we use the because it has been pointed out as only one of the items on the table. So please write the article the with a capital letter T because it is at the beginning of a sentence. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 says, I want dash burger. I want dash burger. Do we say a burger? Or do we say an burger? Or do we say the burger? Okay, you are correct if you said a burger. Because remember, we are talking about the other letters in the alphabet that are not vowels. So you can use a burger. You could also use the burger as well, because remember, it is one and only. The rest of them, my dears, I think you can do them by yourselves. But before you do them by yourselves, let me try and help you with number 3. Number 3 says, there is dash orange on the table. So, do we use a, an, or the? Well done, grade 3s. We use an because of the word orange. It starts with a vowel sound. Orange. So you are going to use an. Well done. Now the rest you can do by yourselves. I will see you just now after our short advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn, and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
For our exercise, please can you turn to page 7. On page 7, you are going to see some greetings, and those greetings need to be put with their pictures. So it says you are going to cut out the phrases below and then paste them by matching them to the picture. Now I have a few right here with me and you're going to help me. Let us turn to the board. Now we're going to start with the most common ones. The first one that we have is hello. Hello. Everybody, let us say hello. Usually when we say hello, we are waving. So when we say hello, our hand is waving. Everybody, can you greet me? Yes. And let me greet you. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to pick a picture of someone waving hello. I am going to stick this here. Sometimes instead of saying hello, we say hi. Now, the next one I'm going to choose, if it's not hello and you're meeting someone in the morning, it is good morning. Now, this one you already know because when you get into class with your teacher, you say, good morning, teacher. So, we are going to try and figure out which one is for the morning. I think it is this picture here with the chicken going coo-coo-coo. Everybody, let's act like a chicken. Coo-coo-coo. So, we are going to say good morning. Then we have another one. When we are saying goodbye, it's the same. Now, goodbye is here. So we are going to put goodbye. At the same time, when we say hello, we might also use the same action to say goodbye. So let us try and find another waving hand. There it is. So we are going to say goodbye. Everybody, let's say goodbye. Some say hello. And then others you can say good morning. And lastly, after a long day of school and work, we say to our parents, our brothers and sisters, and anyone else that is in the house, after taking a yawn, after brushing our teeth, and tucking ourselves into bed, we say good night. So I'm going to put our good night up here. Now it's going to be your job to do the rest. In the meantime, let's take a look at page 8. On page 8 now, we have what is called a word search. And this one seems to be very exciting. Now, we go to school so that we can become people in our communities. You can be any of the people that you see there. A doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a student, a mail carrier, all sorts of people are living in our community. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm not sure, but maybe you can decide from these words. Now, it is going to be our job to find all the words below. Now, the word search is full of letters that may not make sense, but I'm going to teach you how to find your words. Let's take a look at the board. So the first word we are going to try and find is doctor. And this is how we spell doctor. We have a D, an O. Let me change my chalk. We are going to change the chalk. Let me try a blue one. So we have a D, an O, a C, a T, another O, and an R. So that is our word doctor. Everybody, let's say doctor. Very good. Now we need to find it. So how do we find these words? We find these words by looking for letter by letter. That is the only way. So we start with the D. You start by checking with your finger for a D. D, 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 D. Very good. So we have found a D. Now we need to find an O that is around the D because the next letter is O. So we say D, then we look around and we found an O. And then we check, do we have a C? Yes. Another T? Yes. And an O and an R. So we have found our word doctor. So we take our pencil and we cross the word out. So I'm going to start. Let us actually circle the word so that we can still see the letters. So I'm going to start at my D and I'm going to go round. And then I'm going to go back up to my D because I went to my R. And this becomes my word doctor. Now you're going to do the rest by yourselves. Remember, you look at the word and you try and find the letters first. And then when you find them, circle them with color. I'm going to leave you to do this. Take your time for both exercises and I will see you just now after this short advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Thank you so much for finishing your work. And now we are done for the day. Remember, boys and girls, it's very important for us to sanitize. Now, when you are sanitizing, make sure that you rub inside and around and in between your fingers as well. Also, don't touch anything until your hands are dry. I wonder though, I have not seen Zoshi anywhere today. Zoshi, where are you? Zoshi, where are you? There he is. Hello, Zoshi. Sneaking up on me, hey? So, from Zoshi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF for Every Child, MyZone Online School, and Amos Meerkat Syllabus.